Hello, hello. Welcome to our podcast. This is Patrix&Patrica, your favorite twins, honey. Oh, Lord, somebody trying to get all the attention over there. Hello, hello. Welcome to our podcast. This is Patrix&Patrica, your favorite twins, honey. Oh, Lord, somebody trying to get all the attention over there. No, just kidding. I like messing with my sister like that. But anyway, we have a great topic we want to touch on with you guys. And what better way to do it than to go live and talk about it? Okay, now this is what I want to say. Okay, I've been thinking, well, for years I've always said, it's certain people that you cannot mix together. That's in your friend, group.
Or associate group.
Or associate, affiliation,
whatever. You just can't do it.
So the topic there is friend or foe. Oh, friend or foe. You see that topic on there? Friend or foe. Is it your friend, affiliation, whatever?
You just can't do it.
So the topic there is friend or foe. Oh, friend or foe. You see that topic on there? Friend or foe. Is it your friend or is it your foe? Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm going to give you some tips on how to recognize friends and foes. Because I'm an expert at this.
Yeah, we are going to be clear in 2025.
Right. Okay.
And the rest of life.
Absolutely. So it was a quote that I had seen. And I actually posted it to my TikTok. And it says, oh, God, I got to go to the TikTok. Find it. Hold on. Because I had it on top of my head, but
right,
it left just like that. But friend or foe, think about that. If you have somebody in your group, in your oh Lord, did I delete the picture? I hope I did. Okay, in your group, let's see.
Right.
That you're like, oh, it's good to have so Sally Sue or whatever, so around, and
that's not the right phone, is it?
It's not the right one, but it's got that page I want. Okay, here we go. So this is what the quote says.
And listen close.
I love it because I feel like it's keeping it real. Friend or foe, y'all. Anybody that's just joining on TikTok, listen, friend or foe, okay?
Yeah, you got to recognize it.
It says some people don't want to be on your team. They just want to see your playbook.
Meaning, come on, let's break it down. We're going to break it down.
I'm breaking it down, girl. Today we're going to break it down. So, I mean, everybody can understand this too. So, if they are your acquaintance or associate,
right,
and then they all of a sudden, you guys link back up, connect or whatever, are they coming to be your friend or are they coming to get your connections?
Get your information
or see how you're doing things, right, so they can do the same thing that you're doing. Which, I mean, it's plenty of fishing to see. It's a lot of things,
but don't come with a motive or an agenda. Don't come with an agenda.
Yeah,
it makes a difference. It just makes a difference. It just does.
It does make a difference.
It does.
So is it a friend or a foe that you're dealing with? So this year, this time in your life, make sure that you know who you're dealing with. You cannot just have people willy-nilly in your life. If they just pop up out of osmosis, check your friend.
Right.
Or don't even call them a friend, because that word is too loose now.
Yeah, friend.
They just throwing it around. That's my friend. That's my sister. Is she really?
Is he your friend?
Is he your homeboy?
A friend will show themselves friendly.
Okay, what are signs of a friend that shows friendship?
A friendship, I tell you how you know a real friend. When you are down, when you're going through something, even if they're going through something, but if you're going through something as well, they think about you and they're selfless. They're not sitting in there, but they are concerned about someone else. And it goes both ways. Right. So you see that you're sharing concern and compassion for each other. Right. And it's not just one-sided friendship situation. Yeah, I'm done with that this year. I've been done with it before, but this time it is eternally gone.
I know, and it sometimes, to me, just for me, it feels like my sister and myself, we always have situations in that manner, and it's just so crazy that women are so catty that they cannot, see eye to eye. They cannot get along. They cannot, have compassion for one another.
Right.
Somebody's trying to one up somebody or trying to get
it's not ideas. A competition.
It's not a competition. I mean, it's like the little boy said many moons ago. I seen this where he said, if that you got different airlines. I'm not gonna name the names because I don't know if it's gonna click me off or whatever. You got different airlines. All of them flying in the air. You know what I'm saying? People are buying tickets to each one of them. One may be a little bit better than the other. Okay, but it's still enough room for them to fly You see what I'm saying? It's
like
enough room.
I like that analogy.
They're like birds in the sky. We got eagles, we got pigeons, we got chickens, we got all kind of birds. Plenty of space. They can fly freely. But my one thing is, the question is it a friend or a foe? Are they coming to creep and steal and drain you, or get the connections that you have and maybe run off with them, and like I said,
some runners out there.
It's some runners, baby. And sometimes it can be to a point of where you just have to be resistant with everybody. You cannot trust people. And our parents taught us that you can't trust everybody. Right. Everybody's not your friend. I mean, they may say that they, have your best interest.
Oh, you may want them to be your friend.
Right.
But they're not your friend.
And I just recently saw something on Instagram, which is really sad. A young boy had been friends with another young kid for years. And it turns out that he spends the night over his house. And then they literally tortured the man.
Oh,
the young child. Yeah. And they threw something in his face and burned his face. So, but you've been friends with this person for X amount of years. What are the red flags? What are the red flags? What have you seen that doesn't add up, that this person is throwing out there to you? We have to be keen on that. And and even, myself, I really don't even want no new friends. Teacher.
Yeah.
I don't, and if it's a friend, I feel like a friend will be more genuine, authentic, themselves. You'll see the good, the bad, the ugly, and your feelings
you'll
for each
go
other
through
won't
it together.
change.
Yeah.
You won't
but I tell you,
won't
this
judge.
year started, and this is the first month of the year. I've already have eliminated, meaning blocked.
And block party. We started it last year.
And I also had a delete party. Because some people didn't get blocked. Because, you can still look over there, but you can't be on there. Okay? So, some people are just deleted and some are just blocked. I just don't have time for it. I want to enjoy life. And I'm not going to be in the company of negativity or toxic environment. Not this year. Not this year. No. And I think for a lot of people out there are suffering from some mental issues that that they haven't resolved in themselves, and then they project it onto you, and then it's like, grow up. And then you
get
question
some
like,
help so you can be a decent friend.
Like I said, and you question like, what's going on? Did I do something wrong? I'm not gonna ask those questions this year. I'm just gonna release you,
evaluate the situation and execute.
If God wants you to come back into my life, if God placed you back in my life, then He will be doing it. It won't be me, and it won't be you. It'll be God Himself.
Right.
He will place you in an area, and we would bump into each other. That would be God thing.
But sometimes, hey,
you can tell if it's a God thing, though. You
can tell if it's a genuine God thing.
Exactly.
Thanks for the love.
What?
Yeah,
I am. Basing that on.
And that's why we as our podcast, we've always started out with relationships. This is about relationships. And it's about, inspirational relationships. May it be toxic or not, and it doesn't even have to be a friend, like somebody that's not related to you. It could be a family member.
Oh,
baby, our family member would tear you down. They would literally, if you let them rent some room and space in your head, you gonna see, and it's so I feel like you can compartmentalize certain people in certain areas. Yeah, that's my advice. That's just me, because some friends can't go around other friends.
Exactly.
That you have. You know what I'm saying? You got to, weed them out like that. Mm. But like if you get you have a friend that's coming to steal, kill, and destroy, you're in a sticky situation. How do you handle that? That's a good question. How do you handle that situation? Well, we said block parties. we believe in block parties, y'all.
I block a lot of people.
Yes, honey. But there's other ways. Would you address it? Would you say something like, "Well, I've noticed that you have been, kind of tipping in on my,
Well, you can do that, but as for me,
mm-hmm.
I feel that in my lifetime, I've always been the one that put out the olive branch and tried to rectify or correct things that may seem wrong or toxic, and
try to do the right thing.
And that filter, that's like the pastor said, you open up your trash can lid and people are dumping stuff in you, and you can't fix it. It's something that God is working on in that person, and sometimes you are in the way. And like I said, get out of my doorway, because God got something for me to go through. So if you in my doorway,
or something good is coming through.
So I don't want to stand in nobody's doorway if they dealing with something. And now if it's something that God himself say to me, and God do speak to me. No,
I know he do.
If he says to me, such and such need this, or you need to pray for this and that, I will do that. I am obedient to what God say do. But as for me,
there's a limit to me.
You got to be careful. You have to know that it's not you.
Yeah.
You got to remove yourself and let God take over. Because a lot of times we get in the way. We get in the way of people's healing. We get in the way of people's whatever they're going through, and then they don't get the lesson that they
trying
need.
To be a crutch.
But I vote to remove yourself out of the toxic situation.
And another thing is how you identify a foe.
Yeah.
And put them out of the friend category. Is if it's a one-sided friendship. If it's always, I want to go. It's just something simple, okay?
Right.
I want to go over this way, but always wanting to go their way and never go your way, or you're always showing up and they're never showing up, or they have an excuse as to why they cannot show up. So that right there gets under my skin, because you see it coming, but you let it slide this time. I let it slide the second time. Shame.
But like our mom, you say it's because you're it's kind of in a desperate moment. You want friendship, you want that companionship, you want that camaraderie. Someone.
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah.
Friend, but your pal of mine.
And so you're always leaning to what their needs are. You never lean to your needs. And
I hate doing that.
And once you do that, you train a person how to treat you.
Yeah.
So you have trained that person to always be able to do you,
manipulate
and put you in that corner or in that category, and begins to be okay with them.
Yeah. And
then you're just sitting there like a
doormat.
A doormat, honey.
We don't talk about doormats, y'all. Honey, doormat ain't nothing what you want to do. You get somebody can step in some dog poo poo.
Don't say that, because TikTok already done things.
That's why I said poo poo.
They know what that is.
Okay, some stuff on the ground and put it around your mat. And it'll be right there on your nose, your part of the mat, the nose, and you get to smell it, and it's like, that don't smell right.
And if TikTok if TikTok does, take us off or whatever, we are on iHeart, Spotify, and Amazon Music. So
and
you will be able to hear the podcast, yes. And YouTube.
But, we just want to bring some awareness to, one-sided relationships, friend or foe. Who is your friend? Who can you trust? What should you do in a situation like that? A lot of people
find out the hard way.
And we don't want you to do that this year.
But with meeting people and having people in your life is either a blessing or a lesson. So you will find out one way. Either you're learning something from that friendship, or you are being beat down from it.
And while we're talking, is there anybody on TikTok that has a friendship situation like that, or would like some advice? I mean, just from the top of my head, because it's always a need for somebody to speak reason to your situation, because sometimes I lean on my sister to speak reason into the things that I go through.
Because sometimes you can see outside better. When you're on the outside of it, you can say like, hey, wait a minute, I didn't like that. It's something not right there.
Yeah, something ain't sitting right.
Yeah, because she has helped me through relationships.
Ditto.
and also through friendships, because I've had more friends than you, right?
Another thing is, did she have to say it like that? Well, of course, she has had more friends than me, because I'm very picky. I know. But, for me, it's a long story about my situation. You had to go to my podcast, see that. But anyway, when it's true friendship,
well,
they're going to be there no matter what.
And let me tell you about, I'm giving like a scenario, like, okay.
Hey, Carter,
up in, what's she at? Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
Vegas, from Alaska to Vegas. But, anyway, I had a friend that wanted me to meet a gentleman, right? And this is all the red flags that I just overlooked. So she wanted me to meet this guy, but she's a very beautiful woman. She gets a lot of attention. I mean, I ain't bad looking myself, but
okay.
And so the red flag was one time we was going out to this place.
Yeah, amen.
And normally she got more attention because she was more fair skinned than me. And
not go to color scheme.
But I'm just not go with the color scheme. And they see her first. Okay, they see her first.
Oh yeah, they see you before you see you.
Yeah, it was dark outside.
You had to smile. Just
stop it. Stop. And
so
you
got a beautiful smile there.
So we go to this place, and this particular day, I'm the darker skin of the two friends of mine, and we go, and this guy pays a lot of money for me to get into the place where they were used to them getting that type of attention. So of course I know I was flabbergasted. So
don't be, baby.
That's all right. Well, I was, because usually with them it's usually the opposite way. But I wasn't hating. I didn't hate. I still hung out with them.
Right. And
although it was red flag. But when that happened for me, do you know those two chicks got? I mean, mad. They were furious because I got that attention. And that guy, he did pay about $500 for me to come on in. But to jump up to VIP, nice. And I was like, well, my girls are back there. I could have went on about. I said my girls are, and he went ahead and paid for them to come in VIP as well. So I was like, hey, we all look out for each other. But they did not want that. They didn't like it. They complained the whole time.
Did they get him?
The guy would always try to, buy me a drink or come. And they would leave him alone, and come with us. Ooh. And so I had what you call it? A Romeo, whatever. And I did that, and I shouldn't have listened to those girls. But I wanted my friends. I want my friends.
You so, too loyal.
And so then later on, they wanted to introduce me to a new guy. We get to the guy's house. How about she sitting on his lap? She eating out his plate. They drinking. And I'm sitting over here looking like,
really? Ain't we supposed to be me?
Yeah, she didn't like this guy. She was talking to someone else, and she brought me there to meet him.
Well, she probably saw that he was probably the better choice of a man to deal with, and said,
so them kind of friends,
she ain't gonna get him. I think.
So it's been over 10 years since I talked to that person. It's been over 10 years. And I just
keep it that way, baby. Because they already showed you their true colors.
Exactly.
But
you kept warning me that you saw something. Like, they think they're prettier than you. My mom said that. She was like, they think they're prettier than you.
Know.
I don't care. I'm not in the competition with nobody, with no woman or anything.
I am.
So if you look good, you look good. You don't. You bring your best you game.
Yeah.
Right? So, what?
You talking fast.
Okay. We have twin talk, so it's like I go faster.
We talk fast. I can understand when others can't. and ditto. Same here.
So, anyway, make a long story short, she went on and did something with the guy. I was sitting there and
why you were there?
Yeah.
Oh,
they went off
that
to
ain't
a room.
No friend, baby.
Yeah.
Oh God! And then what'd you do after that?
Well, I rode out there with her, and that's another thing. Do not ride in other people's car. Take your own vehicle or Uber or something. Don't sit and wait. This before Uber was really a big thing then, because I wasn't riding in the taxi.
Right, you're right.
And and so I waited.
That's sad.
Yeah.
You waited till they were finished.
What else I gonna do? Go in there and join them? And
but then he knew that you were there to meet him.
Yeah.
That stinks.
So he was a jerk and she was
stank.
But anyway, that just goes to show you. But I did learn my lesson. See, it's a lesson.
But it's a lesson to be learned every day. Don't think just because you said, that felt bad, that you're not gonna make another mistake. But the thing is, the awareness to get the discernment and to be more keen on what you see, the red flag coming.
Yeah.
That's right, Connor. She ain't no good. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You don't need to rekindle that relationship at all. Please don't. Because if I see her, honey, it ain't going to be pretty. Because I'm going to let the girl know. You ain't right.
And I really wanted that friendship. That's why I said you get in a place where you train people how to treat you. So you let things go so far that they feel comfortable in doing whatever they do, and they feel that it's okay. And it's disrespect. Don't let nobody disrespect you.
Oh, I'm big on that.
So now I know how to walk away. God knows it took me a long time to learn that, but I did.
You sound like Miss Celia. God knows.
I know, honey.
You told her, poor baby. I don't think I got it down like that, but I got it my way.
Okay.
Yeah, so, friendship is not a one-sided situation. People, you give people chance after chance after chance, and you get your toes stepped on, and you get your feelings hurt, and you get your,
the healing part is hard.
The healing part is hard, but
yes,
the main thing, forgive them and let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Don't stay stank with it. I'm just saying, don't stay stank with it, because you're going to watch them flutter on with their business. Right. You're going to still be out there with that bad attitude and upset about it. No, you just keep it flowing and say, you got this, and keep moving. And you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Trust and believe, you'll be fine. If you got to take a little, moment to yourself and recoup, that's fine too. It's all in respect. Because respecting yourself is showing your self-worth.
You teach people how to treat you.
Yeah. Yeah, choose your friend wisely. You got that right, sister. Yeah, you got to choose them wisely, because people will trip and play on you like you's a fool, fool the fool, and you cannot be fool the fool.
Yeah, and they'll keep doing it. And don't think you lost anything when they're gone. Don't think you lost anything.
No, it's nothing lost. No love lost.
Just let it go.
Yeah, so
and forgive. You have to forgive.
Yep. You definitely got to forgive. And like I said, friend or foe. Yeah. Friend or foe. What you rocking with. And
recognize it before it's too late.
Your friend or the foe. Or you're going to be dealing with some things you don't wish to deal with.
Exactly.
On everything. So, so that's what our segment for today for this show. We're about to sign out. We love you. Thank you for listening. We get some love from TikTok. What's up, TikTok? and thank you, our dear friend, Connor.
We love you, friend.
That's a friend. Gonna come on here and support like that. We love you, hon.
Sisters for life.
And whoever else is on there, I can't see anybody else saying because she's talking on it. So, we
appreciate you, guys.
Yeah, we appreciate you, hon. And just remember, we still rocking the Patrix&Patrica show. Talk to the twins. And we are bringing inspiration, good content. We're bringing the real talk. And we're bringing you some interviews. And what else we bring?
Hot topics, baby.
Hot topics. We like that. Yeah. So, yeah. Stay kind to yourself.
Don't let nobody treat you like a
dog.
Doormat.
Doormat.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Be good. God bless.
God bless you. You get it. Tim Pro. Profile. I remember his name. I don't think let me get. I know Tim. I don't know.